Hey everyone, good morning. I wanted to introduce you a new item I put in my shop. I promised you guys that I was going to cut up all the gingham, plaid, and the tartan fabrics that I had in that bin. I think it was a few videos back I showed you I was opening up some bins of fabrics that I have, and I've already done it. So I created these, they're nearly a pound worth of variety of all those things I said above. I tried to put the reds, the blues, the greens, the orange, the creams in like a variety. And I came up with, after cutting all of it together, I came up with, I think, 15 bundles. But like I said, they're nearly a pound in each bundle. And when you get a box, like for instance, when you order from in the shop, I think they're only like $15 or $16, which you cannot beat that for a variety of all those things. And I put vintage embroidery floss on the top that is by, I think it's Prima or Perline, and which is beautiful, beautiful quality embroidery floss. And so your box will look like this. It's like an 8-inch, 6-inch by 4-inch box. It'll have tissue paper and it'll be wrapped exactly like that. So if you did want to make it a gift, it's perfect for a gift. If not, either way, it's going to be bundled up like that and sent to you. So I figured what I'll do in this video is I will share with you, the kind of fabrics that are going to be in these bundles. Because like I said, I do an assembly line. So what you'll see in this pack that I'm opening up will be very similar to what you have here. So you have an idea of the size, the cuts. There's just a variety of sizes and cuts kind of thing. So I'll open up one bundle here to give you guys an idea. The price is great compared to what usually I have. I have a listing in the shop called a mystery box fabrics. I had it since the moment I've opened up my Etsy shop, which usually gives you a variety of types of fabrics. This is a listing of its own, being the fact that a lot of it is vintage cotton blend. There's no wool in these at all. It's just pretty much cotton, quality cotton fabrics that are the wide range. Like I said, is the gingham, tartan, and plaids and the checkered kind of prints. And I had, like I said, I collected them over the years. And it's just been nice to go through them. I use them a lot for projects. An example is, here we go. This will be in the shop too. Here's a good example. So I had made many quilts, and I have pre-cut squares already done. And I've had this in the same bin with all the different other colors and prints that I have. I'm gonna list this huge, but this here is nearly I think it's like 3 pounds of pre-cut squares in all the different kinds of colors and types that you're gonna see in these bundles. And I used to use these for quilts, for like a man quilt, a lap quilt kind of thing, clothing quilt. Sometimes with people who would ask me to create custom-made quilts for their loved one, they would only have so many shirts and stuff from them. And so what I had to do a lot of times is add in different prints of cotton fabrics so that it won't, so we have enough, to finish off a quilt. And these are what they are. And so this is going to be a listing in the shop for a quilter. I have the whole pile of these, which I think they are, let me see what size they are. They are 6.5 inch by 6.5 inch squares. I also, in the same bundle is I have, here we go, the same size squares, but I have them in like the denim and all the solid color prints that you can say if you did want to make a quilt, or I have quilters out there too who love this kind of deal. This all is going to be, excuse me, in that listing. I think it's going to be between $45 and $50 because this is a whole lot of cutting and a whole lot of beautiful squares. Just get started and go kind of thing. And it's heavy. It's a good 5+ pounds worth of fabrics, already pre-cut squares. And so it's kind of like a quilter's dream. And then I was going to, in that same listing, I was going to add these in it as well. These are 4.5 inch squares that I was working on a quilt that was a pinwheel pattern. So that, good example. Let's put this down. So these are already done. These you just got to sew them together. But I thought this would be a great border for those who are bordering those fabrics for a quilt kind of thing. So yeah, these are just a mixture of clothing, and what it does, if you do all 4 squares, you can see kind of like the pattern. It is pinwheel. It's kind of like a hidden pinwheel when you have all these different kind of prints put in there. But you can kind of see what I mean. See how it made a nice square block after you sew those together. And anywho, so I was going to put those in there as a nice large pile of those. Just beautiful. Different squares, beautiful fabrics, ready to go, pinwheel pattern. So a huge pile of those, wherever that ends, will be on top of that as well for those. And that's a great deal for somebody. I just need to do a photo shoot and it's ready to go kind of thing. So there's that. But back to the bundles. Like I said, these are in the shop. These are perfect for your projects, either quilting for my quilters out there or my junk journalers. I added, like I said, embroidery floss at the top. And I'm going to put this on top of this box so then I don't have to lift it up to you every time. This box is already ready to go. Someone had ordered one. But you kind of have an idea of what kind of sizes that you get in these. But look at it, we're in the red. So I kind of did it color coordinated. So we're in reds right now. You can see what you got. I love this one. This one reminds me of the country picnic basket kind. But like I said, nearly a pound. And that's a lot of fabric. If anyone knows fabrics, it's just a whole lot. Look at this one. This reminds me of the old PJs back in the day. It's a thick cotton, quality cotton fabric, but pretty. You can use this for country barnyard. You can use it for all kinds. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful prints. This is all cotton. There is no flannel. It's just cotton. Some people don't like to work with flannel. Me being one of them, it's not my favorite kind of fabric to work with, but these are all, look how nice size this guy is. So if I had a lot more of the fabric, I used more of the fabric kind of thing. Gave you larger pieces. I divided it amongst all the piles. Tried my best. This one here, you kind of find a who it's by. It's VIP. So okay, looks like the reds are almost done here. Looks like we're getting into the greens. Reds and greens. This one's pretty. This reminds me of Christmas. Isn't that pretty? Even though I did an assembly line, just heads up, they may not have exactly every one of these prints, but pretty close, guys. So look at this one. This one's a vintage. I got this one off of a vintage fold of fabric. I kept the length on it, but look at this beautiful green. Isn't that beautiful? So there's that. We got this one here. We're in a green still, looks like. Pretty, isn't it? How's my time? We're only at 8 minutes. We're doing pretty good. Yeah, I wanted to take the time because a lot of people are not sure when you see a listing. Sometimes you're just not sure on what you're gonna get. So I figured I might as well start doing this. So then those who want to know exactly what they're getting in the shop. So I'm going to start doing that with some things that I have that people are kind of unsure of, especially fabric bundles that they're not just sure. My mystery boxes are nearly like this too, but I have them in like a scrappy mix. Scrappy mix, for those who know, are like all kinds of prints, from floral to checker to stripe to polka dots to, oh my gosh, so many different prints. And a lot of people make those scrappy quilts. Or like scrappy, you know, junk journal projects kind of thing. And I also have a vintage mix. And I think in my mystery box fabrics, you'll see it. It's like a box kind of thing on a display. It has like the different choices. You have a drop-down menu if you want a half pound or a pound. And I think a half pound is only $5.50, and a pound, which is a whole lot, is $10.50. I think something like around there. Don't quote me on that one. But a great price. And so I have two available, like types available. I've always had that since the moment I've had my Etsy shop. I have the vintage fabric mix, where it's all kinds of fabrics, from chenille to silks, satins. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Upholstery. So it's like a variety of all kinds of fabrics. It depends on what I have. Usually my mystery box fabrics are into bulk fabrics. So I just kind of make up packs as my bins fill up. I have like yardage left over because my listings in my shop, I have half yard or yard choices on fabrics. And so if there's like leftover, I just throw it in that bin until the day I piles up, and then I start making packs and I just add it to the shop. Here's a nice beautiful blue tartan. All right, so obviously we're in the blues. Use some gingham, a nice large piece. This is a vintage gingham fabric. Looks like I kept the length on that, so it's probably like 44 long, or wide, I should say. So a nice large piece. Yeah, so I know a lot of people don't like a mystery. Some people are afraid of that. You can't make everyone happy, but I could try my best. Try. So we're in the blues, and then who knows? We'll see, the pile just keeps going, guys. This is, like I said, nearly a pound, and I think it's $16. Don't quote me, 15 or 16. You would think I should have like checked that before I did this video. It's around there somewhere, which is a great price. So, and then my little gift is that little embroidery floss. Look at that, isn't that pretty? And we keep going. Okay, look at it. I still got a whole lot more going here. We're still in the blues. And then there's more. But it takes years to accumulate all these beautiful prints. I know if you go to the store and you bought a piece of every one of these prints, you are not going to be in this price range. So, and a lot of these are vintage. So, yes. It's nice that I can be able to do this with some beautiful quality pieces. Look at that orangey one. Oh, I'm in love with that one. Look how beautiful that orange is. I'm in love with orange. Orange and green. Totally fall. Look at that large piece. Whoa, it's a nice size one. That would look good with that orangey print. This one, this came definitely, that's an oldie. It's a beautiful oldie fabric. And I kept the length, it looks like. Yeah. I'm sorry, the width. Usually there it's 44 wide. Isn't that pretty or what? Minus little fuzzies are yours. All right. Almost there, guys. Trying to keep that pile the way it is too. Look at it. I'm still got a whole bunch more going in here. Look at this large piece. Whoa, wowzers. Okay, even my Zoom said, whoa. Oh my gosh, here we go. This has got like a peachy, pinks, yellows. Totally I can think spring in this one. That's a nice size large guy. He's older, vintage. And of course we got the brown checkered. What else do we have? Yeah, so my shop link's down below, like always, guys. And this is pretty. Those who know, it's hard to find yellows when it comes to plaids, checkers, or gingham. So I wish I had more yellows. We got a black one here, checkered. It's pretty. And then looks like purple. That's another one that's kind of hard to find, is purple. This one here is thicker. So it's like a purple and white. So there you have it. The boxes are ready to go. I'm putting those together. Like I said, here's the boxes kind of thing. And I've already got the piles ready to go. It's just a matter of putting them in the boxes and going for it. So I hope you guys liked that I got to share with you at least what a pack looks like. I would like to do that more often with other things in the shop when it comes to fabrics, because like I said earlier, you don't know, and it's sometimes you'll bypass it because, you know, a mystery or you're not sure what a pack will look like. will sway you from actually buying one. So at least now you know what one of my packs are looking like. Like I said, I think I have 12 or 15. I'm not sure. Seems like I'm not sure of anything, right? My prices and how many I have. I kind of wing it and I kind of divide it kind of thing. I think I have 15. I'm not sure. Either way, but they're in the shop right now, and I know that the quilters love them, and hopefully maybe the junk journal world will start trying something new when it comes to a variety of gingham, plaid, and checkered. And I hope you guys love it and the gift with purchase. You guys have a blessed day, and until next time, who knows what I got up my sleeve. You guys have a blessed day.